Hi, how's it going? Here's my vlog for December 16th. It's 5/17 Monday. Yeah, doing my vlog every day from now on. I have the proper memory card in the camera now, so it's all good. Yeah, yesterday I did not do any exercise. Well, other than stretch, I stretched hours and hours. I went to my mom's house like 8:30, like early, beginning of the day. Yeah, and I was there all day long, moving stuff around, and I washed all of her windows. I shampooed her whole rug day before yesterday, and yeah, moving stuff around and all that. And then when I came back, whenever that was, I went and I just stretched until like midnight. Just stretched. Only I was mainly doing the same stretch. Like I did like a lot of stretches, and I usually hold them for 5 minutes. But the stretch that I mainly did, like almost all of it, was just the easy one where I hang out on the. I have a pretty simple system, pretty cool. I can hang out there and I can stretch my legs out, my hips. I'm trying to do my left hip, and then I can just watch TV or whatever. That's actually my website right there, timeline. I can move around in the timeline there. So, yeah, I stretch so much. I don't know. Maybe I made my hip sore. My whole left side of my body is messed up. My whole left leg. Well, actually, my shoulder too. The whole damn left side. I got an injury. Sprained my ankle really bad, and yeah, dude, it's so annoying, dude. It bothers me so much. Like yesterday when I got up, my ankle hurt really bad, and like, yeah, dude, it makes me trip on things, and makes my front part of my lower leg sore. So I'm gonna start doing lots of stretches with that. Just push my toes down like that and stretch it out. I'm actually doing that right now. And yeah, and the hips or whatever. I'm just I'll never have enough time to stretch as much as I want, but maybe if I stretch like hours and hours and hours a day, I will get my limbarity back. That's more important to me than like anything. So that was my exercise yesterday because I was kind of tired. I could feel when I got up in the morning. I could feel my muscles were kind of tired. Like even my legs were sore. I think my thighs were a little sore even. And so that's what I did. And then today I had an interview at 10:30 for taking care of old people, but I was up really late last night, like looking at the site, try to get accustomed to reading my timeline, which is really fun. I'm listening to a biography about Thomas Cromwell now, which is super boring. But like, I think my new philosophy is going to be whatever book I'm reading, I'm going to study that period of history that the book is in for the whole world. So I just read down the entire century, and I'm trying to picture it in my head. Like, look, if you have a photographic memory, making a website that is very like artistic is a good idea, because then you could possibly actually picture that actual image, like an image, like a picture in your head, like how you can close your eyes and picture somebody's face or something, what somebody looks like. You could close your eyes and picture that flush toilet. That's why I have green. Green is like a scientific health invention and all that. So 1591. So yeah, you just go down the century, and then you go choose another country. There's 16 of those UN regions, and then yeah, you just do country after country and try to get your mind in the period, and then go into the next. So I think I'm going to go into the 1600s today, and then I'll take the my history test, called the biweekly history test. I don't take it biweekly, but yeah, maybe tomorrow I can upload Yeah, I took one. I took one a couple months ago, but I never grade myself. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, my mom drove me to the interview today just because she offered. So that was cool because I didn't have to pay gas for myself. It's all the way down in Louisville, and then I wanted to, because I think yesterday we went to Dot's Diner and I got a breakfast burrito. It was so good. I was like, oh, I want another one. Let's go back. So my mom said, yeah, let's just do a column. So I called him. I picked him up. It's $13. That was the first time I'd ever done that, though. I need to learn how to make my own burritos like that. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow. But and then I cleaned her car because she has a white car. So it's good to keep white cars clean. But man, those birds fly around so much. I can feel wind on me. They're creating wind. I'm getting fanned. But yeah, but like I slept. My mom picked me up at 10, and I slept in until 10 because I was up late last night, kind of tired of that. When I came back, I had my burrito, and then I got groggy. And I was so groggy, I wanted to just lie down, so I lied down. And my mom, I left my phone in my mom's car, so she went off to get her haircut, and then came back after her haircut, and like, yeah, I was like sleeping. She came in my apartment, and she's like, I'm here, yeah. So, got my phone back, and then I think I was stretching a little bit, and yeah, I ended up going to the gym, so, like, I don't know why I was so tired. Maybe one reason I was tired because I viewed yesterday as a day off, but it kind of wasn't because I was running around her house all day long, washing windows and moving stuff around and then stretching. So I don't know. So went to the gym, and even though I felt groggy, and that's no fun to go to the gym when you feel groggy, being groggy is not a reason to not go to the gym. Okay. Like, I mean, when I say groggy, I mean to the point where you could fall asleep. You could just lay in bed and fall asleep if you wanted to. I don't think that's the reason to not go to the gym, because you're going to still have your fitness and you can still do it. You know, and you could still get insomnia that night if you don't go to the gym, even though you're groggy. In fact, speaking of groggy, I think I'm going to go have a bunch of coffee right now. My stupid ass mom, who doesn't listen. Like last time I saw her, a couple of times I saw her, yeah, give me a bunch of things, and among it was this bag of freaking coffee. I'm like, bitch, you gotta give me coffee anymore. Because I'm a drug addict, man. You give me a drug and I will get addicted to it. You know, give me cocaine. Somebody should give me a big old pile of cocaine. Oh, no, I'm applying for jobs. Fuck. Well, if I wasn't applying for jobs, somebody should send me a big old pile of cocaine, dude, because I'll sniff that whole motherfucker. But, yeah, so I was like, went into the gym and, was in the sauna for 10 minutes, and then I ran 3 miles. Oh, not 5 miles an hour. I gotta fix that. Okay, 5.5. Yeah, so I actually made 2 progresses today. So even though I had a really small workout day, I barely did anything. I was lazy. There's something wrong with my energy. See, I'm taking it easy because I have so many physical problems. Like, I can barely walk right because my foot can't pick itself up because of my injury in the front part of my leg. I also have excruciating pain on my ankle sometimes. Even when I run, it'll have these sharp shooting pains. And I'm like, my foot flops. It sucks, man. It's easier actually to run than to walk. But the main thing is my right knee is really, really painful. So it kind of makes it hard for me to push myself. Makes me want to like not push myself or even work out that much. But so I'm hoping that'll go away. Then I got up this morning. At least my ankle didn't hurt. That was yesterday. So no, but what happened was I ran 3 miles at 5.5. And I usually run at 5. I ran the first like 2 miles I think it was just a mile. I ran like the first bit at 5 and then put it up to 5.5. But today was the first day I ran the entire thing at 5.5. I'm not a 5 mile an hour runner anymore. I run at 5.5 now. So whenever I go in and I run, I'll set it right at 5.5 at the first. So yeah, I ran 3 miles at 32 minutes and 30 seconds, which is, you know, it's respectable, I think. So hopefully I can bring it up from that. Mainly also fix my goddamn foot. That sucks. And it'll, yeah, if my ankle can stop hurting, and my muscle that pulls my front of my foot up could start working. Oh God, that would be so good. That'd help a lot. But anyway, so after I ran that much, then I rode the bike, just with my sneakers on, not with bike shoes. But yeah, 10 miles. I think it was 20 minutes and 40 seconds, but the average was 236 watts. And so that's the other improvement, because I wasn't riding at no 236 watts before, dude. The last time I rode on that thing, I rode 10 miles at 141 watts. This is like a whole 100 watts more. And so I'm starting to get my leg muscles back and my cardiovascular back. But you know, riding it that much, that was enough. I don't know what my heart rate was, but that was enough to give me an asthma attack. So, which lasted for like the rest of the time I was in the gym. But hopefully the asthma will go away. Because I didn't quit smoking weed like that long ago. But the interesting thing was, like, it's a Schwinn ride bike and has a watt on it. So instead of having gears, you just have the resistance band, but the watt, you know, can still test it. So it's kind of like gears. So you just do a big twist on the resistance band tighter, and then you stand up. Yeah, and I was riding, and I'm like riding out of the saddle, boo, 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 and I look at the wattage, and it says 360 watts. So I'm riding around at 360 watts, and it's like, okay, you know, I'm like, and just a little out of breath, you know, and then after like a minute or two of that, I don't know exactly. I'm going to try to record it next time so I know. Yeah, like maybe a minute or two, and then I sit down, and then I do just a big turn more counterclockwise, riding, and then I look down, and it's like 250 watts. So I'm riding in the saddle at 200, if that's true. If I'm riding in the saddle at 250 watts and out of the saddle at 350 watts, that's not bad. Like, I'm starting to get my strength back. Yeah, it was kind of interesting. I was even having a little bit of a competition with myself. Like, because I started riding at like 180 watts. And then, but as I was warming up, I was getting stronger. So the average went from like, you know, it was like 180, 185, 100, and then it got up to like 229. And I'm like, oh shit, if I'm gonna keep the wattage trending upwards, I have to keep it above 229. So then it got up to 236. I'm like, oh man, I have to keep it above in the 250s. You know, I can't get it below. And I started sweating, and yeah, man, it was a first time I actually started like kind of like racing myself today. So that was an improvement. So that's cool. Even because I was groggy, and I'm groggy now. In fact, I think I'm going to lie down right now. Yeah, I'll be like... Yeah, so after I rode, and then I rode the rowing machine, 2K and 910, and I'm like... And I get to the point where I'm like pulling as hard as I can, and I can't even break 2 minutes for 500 meters, and I'm thinking to myself, do these rowers have a different wattage setting than the concept rowers? Because they have one concept rower in there, concept 2, which is like the original rower, but it's not working because the foot strap broke, so I can't use it. And they're not fixing it. It's like permanently broken. They're lazy. And then it has 3 of these black rowers from another company, and I can't remember the name, but maybe those black rowers have a different setting, because I'm like, come on, man, even when I'm going hard, I can't break that, but whatever. By then, I had an asthma attack, so I couldn't push myself. I don't even really bother me that I have an asthma attack now, because I can't push myself anyway, and if I didn't have an asthma attack, I don't know, maybe I would push myself too much. Man, yes, see, I'm getting groggy. Anyway, so I did that, and then I stopped. I like that. When I do riding, and all this cardio stuff and even lifting, I like to do it familiarly. Stuff I do it the same way every time. So, you know, every time I row, I think I'd row in 2 kilometers. And if I want to row some more, I'll just go back. But I only do 2 kilometers at a time. Same thing with running. You run 3 miles at a time. And when I ride 10 miles at a time. Maybe I'll crank it up. I don't know. But it's a good new way for me to train, you know, like I'm training in ways that I never did before, just spending as little time on the most different things. But so then after I rode, it was like an hour of cardio. So I was like, okay, yeah, let's go back and sauna again. So I saunaed 10 more minutes because it makes me sweat. It's relaxation. And then I did, oh shit, I forgot to write the one. What a dumbass. Leg 85. Oh God, my brain, dude. So I did 85. I think I did leg curl, but it wasn't 85. Oh man, I didn't even write the stuff that I did. Oh my God, what a bonehead. I'll have to think about that, whatever that was. I don't even know what that was. Yeah, but then I did Life Fitness leg extension, 115 pounds, 3 sets of 10, and then I did, which is not even written here, a dumbbell concentration curl, 3 sets of 10 at 25 pounds. Just an easy go through it. And then, yeah, and that's it. And then leg curl at like 100 and... Leg extension was 115. Leg curl would have been like 120. I would do them both at the same, but then I realized the curl is a little bit stronger. And then I did abduction adductor, which is not even here. Bonehead. That's crazy. I thought I would have written it. Totally spaced it. I'm spacing a lot of things these days. I think. Oh, and then I did the sit-up machine, which isn't even here. God damn! What a dumbass. And it was 85 for the first time because I was doing it 3 sets of 10 at 80, and then I realized 80 is too easy. Let's bring it up 5 pounds. So yeah, brought it up 5 pounds, 85. I'm gonna try for 90 next time. But I didn't bother to do back ups or leg ups. I kind of at that point decided to just come home. I just felt way too tired. I was like, man, I'm tired. Like I need rest. I don't know what's going on, but something's catching up to me. So yeah, I'm super groggy now. If I had started lifting weights in the morning, I wish I'd have. What I'm gonna do in the future, because I kind of had insomnia last night. It's one reason I was up for long. But when I get up, I'm gonna start to get into the habit of going to Ireland did I literally what I said every morning? See, I'm fucking falling asleep. Jesus Christ, what the hell was I saying? Yeah, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta take a nap, dude. Okay, going to Ireland? I don't want to go to Ireland every morning. I had a fucking dream. Man, I am really tired. I don't even remember what I was saying. Man, I'm tired. Yeah, so I've never done that before. Yeah, so yeah, next time I'm gonna take it up to 90 pounds when I go in to do that sit-up thing, and then do oh yeah, but I was too tired. I didn't do the leg ups or the back ups or anything. Just came back and decided I'd do stretching. I can never do too much stretching. So I even did a little bit of stretching on my hip, trying to look at that, and I was listening to a couple of YouTube videos, and then figure I'd do the video now. I was thinking about doing a video, Child of Alcoholics, because my father was an alcoholic, and I noticed there's a bunch of videos up there. But I think I wanted to, and I was watching a couple of them, and it does bring resonance with me. You know, like the thing about, and the first person who said something where a light bulb went above my head, Johnny Knoxville. It was like a few months ago. And I didn't watch the whole thing. It was just a little bit. And I don't even remember what he's saying, but he goes, like Steve-O's wild ride in his van, I think where it was. And they're talking. He goes, yeah, man, I was a child of an alcoholic. When you're a child of an alcoholic, you just don't want confrontation. Then I was watching all these videos, and they're like, yeah, you can't have confrontation, right? Because your alcoholic parent is always freaking out on you. Yeah, same thing. Same thing with me. So I could do a whole video about that. But I want to run it by my mom first, because she's one of these old ladies who's against spilling the beans or telling family secrets. And I'm like, dude, it's just communication. It's like for everybody's good. But if she doesn't want me to, I won't. But anyways, those were some of the videos I was watching. And then some dude interviewing old people, life advice. Oh, this is interesting. So I watched some video last night, because you can't just listen. This fucking Oliver Cromwell video, Thomas Cromwell movie, book, God, I gotta take a nap, is like really boring, dude. Like, I want this thing to be over. So I was watching some other videos last night while I was stretching, where he was interviewing people, and this dude interviews a 103-year-old woman named Gladys, who was like the founder of the Holistic Association. So I'm in the car with my mom, and I'm like, yeah, I was watching this interesting video from this 103-year-old named this woman who was like the founder of the American Holistic Association. She says, oh, Gladys, I know her. And I was like, oh my God, small world. She knows who she is, didn't meet her or anything, but she's like, she just died a couple months ago. But no, I just wanted to tell my mom that, the guy asked Gladys what her secret was, and it was moving. So I was like, yeah, it's moving. You got to keep moving. So, but is that it? Yeah. So I thought that was interesting, but yeah, I think I'm gonna lie down, and then if I wake up, or whenever I wake up, I'll go look at my timeline again over here. Yeah, this is a vlog, getting back in shape, dude, but apparently, I mean, I could say getting back at shape at 50. I'm almost 51. See, I let myself get out of shape. If I had never gotten out of shape, I probably wouldn't really feel that much of a difference at all, if at all. I'd be like, yeah, I still feel like I'm 20, but so many things happened. I screwed myself up so much that yeah, I understand that, months later, this is like 3 months I've been trying to get in shape. Yeah, if you just don't, just expect that you're going to have, like, I guess, it's going to be a little bit harder, like more sleeping and more recovery or whatever, but it's mainly that I was out of shape for so long than how old I am. At least that's how I think now. We'll find out in the future, but so anyway, it's successful. I ended up doing 2 benchmarks. I ran at 5.5 for the first time, and I rode at over 200 watts for the first time. So, or even over 150 watts on there for the first time. So. They have clip-ins for the bikes. I might do that. I might actually take tests, but I can't take any fitness tests now. Like, I can't go 100% with my legs because of my knee with this ridiculous injury that I never should have had. I had it sitting down because I destroyed my meniscus sitting down because I never exercised. I stopped exercising, which made my body just about like so brittle that if you blow on it, it'll break. So that's one thing. Man, I lost my train of thought again. The combination of still having a little bit of weed in my head from before and being tired makes it so I'm having trouble keeping my train of thought. But it's hard to push yourself when you have too many achies all over. So one good technique for me, what I'm going to do, is get it going in the morning, right? Because I could go in the morning and do like hour or whatever, hour and a half, and be like, damn it, I feel like shit, and I come back, and You know, I had not a very impressive workout, but I could have a nap or take a break, and then I could go back in the afternoon. And then if you string both of those workouts together, it's kind of like one good workout. So yeah, once I get into the rhythm, hopefully I'll be getting a high job taking care of old people pretty soon. Once I get in the rhythm of that, I'll be able to work out. And taking care of old people would be a good job for me physically, for my body, because I get to walk around, which keeps the blood flowing, but I'm not wearing myself out. So I can expend all my energy over at the gym. But, yeah, so that's basically what I'm up to. Man, I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep now. But, yeah, making some good progress with my timeline. I have a theory that if I study my timeline enough, it'll make a noticeable difference in my performance in my biweekly history test. And if it makes a noticeable, effect, then it'll motivate me to study that even more. And yeah, and then do the videos. So yeah, it's coming together very slowly. I have a nagging feeling that I had something else to say, but can't remember. More of this talking is making me groggy. So talk to you tomorrow.